in a situation now where you could have back-to-back at-large bids even with 4 losses?
No question. The league is so strong right now. I mean, I think we've sat every week with 5 teams in the top 20 for the most part. I haven't studied it, but I know for the most weeks, sometimes we've had 7. And then once we got into league play and start playing each other, then it's kind of spread itself out a little bit. But I think you got to go back to what the league did outside of the conference play. So when you look at that, I think we've only lost 2 or 3 games outside the league, and we've played every conference there is. From Liberty, Southern Illinois beat Liberty when they were number 10, and we got Eastern Washington, and there's other teams that have gone into other leagues and beat their top contenders. So our league is so strong against FCS opponents. I think that just makes it, and it comes off last season too. It's who we've played. It's not something that you just talk about this year. It's actually, you can find it on paper that the non-conference games our league has played have been very successful games.
You've played some really good passing teams this year, like Eastern Washington. How does this passing game that Southern brings in compare to? Do they have a big-time receivers? Is it all kind of on the quarterback?
I think the Eastern Washington game was, you really looked at, it was a true drop back throwing game, and they had some. I mean, it was more of a run and shoot offense. It was more designed passing. This particular game is actually, I'd say this is more run orientated. That opens up the passing game. I mean, when you watch it, what consumes your eyes is the run game. Even though the passing game is where they get 350 yards of the 500 come from the passing game. So there's so much play action, I guess is what I'm telling you, is that you must defend the run, because without defending that, everything's going to leak the rest of the day. And thus, then you better be really sound on the play action, because that's what he's very good at. And he throws a great ball. He's very good at what he does, and very experienced at what he does. So it shows, and he's done it to everybody.
With Missouri State last week, were you able to spend a little extra